Well, I want to start out with the fact that 85% of all personal bankruptcies are due to medical cost. 85% of all personal bankruptcies are due to medical cost. And before I start talking about specifics, I want you to get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and the book Rare Earths Been Cures, and learn how to take care of yourself so you won't have to get involved with the medical system. Again, Epigenetics, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and Rare Earths. And if you really want to do this as a business and get paid for it, also get the book Wall Street for Kids. Okay, here we go. I want you to think about right now, we have all kinds of singularity happening. There is everything that you've been used to in your lifetime going away. Payphones are going away. Movie theaters are shrinking and going away. And we're talking about things like, malls, shopping malls are shrinking and going away. And what is going on here? Okay, mail, first-class mail is going away. What? All this stuff is going away. Why is it? Jobs overall are going away. What is going on here? Well, it's the cell phone technology and computer technology. Robots and computers are taking over. That's called singularity. It was predicted, 30, 40 years ago by thinkers and mathematicians and seeing what computers and computers can do. And so the medical system is a big drag on the finances of the community. So I want you to think about it. If you own your own business, even a $25 business, a one-time $25 fee to go into business with Youngevity, and you get your business plan, which you can learn how to do that from the book Wall Street for Kids. And in the business plan, it says your little company, your LLC, for $25, one-time fee, will pay for your health insurance premiums every month. It will pay for your life insurance premiums. It will pay for your rental of a portion of your home for your business office. Pay for your computers you need and all other services like telephones and cell phones and machines you need, copiers and so on. And will pay for your nutrients, obviously, that you use for preventative issues. You're going to prevent problems by taking these supplements. And in your business plan, you can put all that, and it's a legal document, and you can legitimately take these things as tax deductions. These cost tax deductions. And so you can't do that if you have a good job. You have a good job for 30 years. You're the best employee that company's ever had. You never took any sick days in 30 years. Can you will your job to your family? No. That job is actually the company's property, and they just paid you to run it for them. Now, when you build your Youngevity business, again, using Epigenetics, the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book, Rare Earths Been Cures, the book, as your sort of base of knowledge to run your Youngevity business, guess what? This is a willable asset. You can will your Youngevity business to your family, your brothers and sisters, your mom and dad, your kids, your spouse, okay? It is worth putting a little bit of effort into it. Even if it starts out as a couple of hours, just maybe 2 hours a week. And then as you get bigger and you're being rewarded for it, then it's 5 hours a week, then 10 hours a week, and so on, until you say, I might be just in my job. I need to cut back to 3 days a week in my regular job, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they've raised my premiums on my health insurance so much it's not even worth having. And, of course, my not only the premiums are going up, but the deductible is like crazy. And, of course, in your little document, you can say that your company, your LLC from Youngevity, will pay even for the deductible. And let's say, I've only just started. I don't have enough money for all that. Well, you get your business, or you loan your business from your job. You loan your business that money. It pays it, so it legitimately is a tax-deductible item. And you show a balance sheet in which your company owes you back the money for the loan. As the money comes in, you can pay yourself back from that loan. It's all laid out in this book, Wall Street for Kids, and it teaches you how to really, really come up with a very functional business plan and how to get all the tax deductions that Bill Gates gets, Warren Buffett gets, Donald Trump, and all the billionaires get. You can't get 1 penny of tax deductions as an employee. But as a small business owner, you get the same tax deductions all the billionaires get. You don't want to take away their tax deductions. You want to get the tax deductions. And so if you know what the rules of the game are, you have to play the game. And the game is, of course, you have to own your own business. This is why so many foreign people come to this country, and in 2 years' time, they got a 10,000-foot mansion and limousines and drivers. They came here, they were penniless. How come in 2 years they're doing this? Well, that's because they went straight into business. They didn't come in here and get a job. They went into business and took legal advantage of all of the tax benefits and programs involved to support small business. And I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and look at the opportunities for you and your family to improve your life. And, of course, you're going to get back, if you're working, with your own little $25 LLC, one-time fee, $25 once. You're going to actually get significant amounts, or all of, depending on how big you grow your business, the withholdings that your company does on behalf of the government. They take so much tax money out of your check every month. At the end of the year, they give it to the government. And if you don't have tax deductions, the government keeps it. If the government doesn't get tax deductions from you, they keep it. If they get tax deductions from you, you get it back. What a concept. Contact your Youngevity associate and ask for epigenetics, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Rare Earth Ventures, and Wall Street for Kids, the book on how to build your own business plan. We'll be back after these messages.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with arthritis, strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Youngevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound, turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about some coffee consumption, as I've got a CNN story here, headline, "Coffee could literally be a lifesaver." Say throughout the ages, it's either been a virtue or a vice. And they say the latest study says it's a virtue, saying that drinking coffee, whether regular or decaf, could reduce the risk of death. The researchers stated that data from surveys of adults around the United States about how much coffee they consumed, as well as other foods and drinks, and then they looked at the rates of death in disease over 2 decades. It was a pretty big study, 200,000 women and 50,000 men. And they say at first the researchers did not see an obvious relationship between coffee consumption and deaths. Those that drank less than a cup to 3 cups had about a 5 to 9% lower risk of dying than those who had no coffee at all. And those who drank 3 cups or more did not see any benefit. And they say the findings were a bit murky, but when the researchers looked at coffee consumption only among people that say they never smoked, the relationship became much clearer. Those drinking less than a cup to 3 cups had a 6 to 8% lower risk of dying than non-coffee drinkers. Those at 3 to 5 cups or more had 15 to 12% lower risk of death. And they can say it's consistent with their hypothesis. Coffee consumption could be good for you because we have a published paper showing that coffee consumption is associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. That all comes from the lead researcher, Ming Ding, a doctoral student at the Harvard School of Public Health in the Department of Nutrition. And this was all published in the journal Circulation. And they posed the question, as to why the lower death rate. They say people who drank a lot of Java had healthier diets overall and drank less what? Soda. Which has been linked to higher rates of death and heart disease. And they said, or they had overall healthier diets. Said researchers took into account the health benefits of drinking less soda and eating well. They also took account the fact that coffee drinkers were more likely to have vices like drinking alcohol and eating red meat. They say at least some of the health benefits associated with coffee consumption were a direct result of the ingredients in coffee, chemicals such as lignans and chlorogenic acid that reduce inflammation and help control blood sugar. Both could help reduce the risk of heart disease. They say in keeping with this possibility, Ding and her colleagues found that coffee drinkers were about 10% less likely to die of heart disease. They were also between 9 and 37% less likely to die of neurological diseases such as Parkinson's or dementia. Also found that the study participants who drank at least a cup of coffee a day had between a 20 to 36% lower rate of suicide. And then they go on to say other studies have hinted that there is association between coffee and lower suicide rates. It's not clear whether the chemicals in the coffee have a direct effect on mental health, whether people who drank a lot of coffee have higher rates of employment or certain lifestyles that could lower suicide rates. So there you go. Vindicated again, Doc.
Yeah, thank you. And of course, gosh, for 25 years, there's been great studies that show that Parkinson's disease, diabetes, brain disease of all kinds, including, again, Parkinson's disease, dementias, and heart disease, coronary artery disease, was significantly reduced by drinking coffee. And so, of course, this is one of the reasons why we bought the Java Fit company and became publicly traded. And the book called Energy Crisis goes into the history of coffee, how it was discovered, all the health benefits from it, how many cups a day are good, and, 6 pots of coffee a day are probably bad, kind of thing. But everybody needs to get, if they're even going to just drink our Java Fit coffee, but certainly if they're going to sell it, they need to get a hold of the book, Energy Crisis, and look at what coffee and green tea does. We have a lot of green tea products, including our Rebound and our OPCTs, which I just love. Take both of those products significantly twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. And the information in comparing our energy drink, things like Pollen Burst versus Red Bull, and our Rebound sports drink against Powerade and Gatorade is worth it just for that. And so go ahead and get a hold of that book, Energy Crisis, and learn all about coffee and its benefits, learn about the comparison between our energy drinks and sports drinks against everybody else's. Thank you, Doug, for bringing that up. Don't forget, Energy Crisis, the book. We'll be back after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to London, England, and Tracy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Tracy, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm calling from London in the UK.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the line okay?
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So I'm basically trying to get some information for a 2.5-year-old girl. She has a very rare condition called Niemann-Pick, type B and type C. And I understand this is also known as child dementia. So I just trying to get some information for the mother of this little girl.
Okay, now you said Niemann-Pick?
Niemann-Pick. I can spell that. It's Niemmes for sugar. Niemann-Pick.
Okay. Was this? I'm assuming this baby was born this way?
Yeah, so she was diagnosed after 12 weeks. She had an enlarged spleen and liver.
Yep.
And she was filmed in.
I believe, and you can Google this for me if you would, Doug, but I believe that this is actually one of these lipid storage diseases. There's also some that are lipid storage disease. Yeah, okay, that's what I believe it is. And these are what are called inborn errors of metabolism. Mama's missing something when there's particular enzyme systems forming in the liver and the spleen the heart, sometimes the brain, and so forth, and kidneys. And these enzymes are required to move fat through the cell membranes into the cells, but then also from the cells back out so they can be used as fuel. And, of course, what happens is, as the name implies, lipid storage disease, the cells keep accumulating fat, and this fat oxidizes and turns into something that's physically obstructive to the goings-on inside the cell, and things begin to break down because they just can't function. Because the cell is filled, instead of with normal protoplasm, it has all this fat in there that can't move around. And so this, of course, can cause retardation. And, in fact, as part of my presentation now that I gave the United Nations August 7th, are these inborn errors of metabolism. And so what I would do here, this is a 2.5-year-old child. What does the baby weigh? Do you know? Is it small? Does it weigh 20 pounds, 30 pounds?
So I understand that she hasn't gained a lot of weight. So she's underweight and
small.
She's not thriving.
Yeah. Okay. So usually they tend to be underweight. And so hang on, we'll come back. We'll give you a little bit of a program here that might help this baby with comfort and also improve it a little bit, but we can't tell you if it's going to be 5%, 10%, or what. We'll be back after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to the UK, London, UK, and Tracy. Basically, what I would do for this child is get our multiple. It's a liquid multiple. Tastes good and very uncomplicated. It's called Tropical Plus. I would give that child 1 teaspoon for 20 pounds body weight twice a day. So if the baby weighs 15 to 25 pounds, I'd go ahead and give it 1 teaspoon twice a day. If it weighs 30 pounds or so, I'd give it 2 teaspoons a day, one at breakfast, one at dinner time. Okay, 2 teaspoons at breakfast and dinner time. I would also, in addition to that, I'd have that baby take 2 of these small pea-size Smart FX capsules, okay, for the DHAs and EPAs, which are for neurotransmitters. I'd go ahead and have them take 2 of those capsules twice a day. May have to puncture them and squirt the fluid into the baby's food or the liquid with the Tropical Plus. I would also get the de-stress capsules, 1 of those a day. Take a half of the capsule and dump the powder into a teaspoon of applesauce, the other half in the evening meal. So you get half a capsule of the de-stress capsules twice a day. Then we have a tablet called Ultimate Niacin Plus. It's time release, non-flush. I'd break one of those tablets in half, again, grind it up and put it in the applesauce for the de-stress capsules, and 1 half in the morning dose and 1 half in the evening dose. And that's going to kind of cover the waterfront for metabolism. And also there's a couple of enzymes and things in the Ultimate Niacin Plus that do very interesting things at the cellular level with fat and things. And so I would try that and then give us a call every couple of weeks to let us know how this baby's doing, because if you're going to see some benefit, you should see the benefit within 60 to 90 days, and it should be easily observable. Okay, here. Doug, we have time to start another one?
Yeah, we sure do. Let's head to Denver, Colorado. And Rick, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Rick, you're on the air. Hello, Rick.
Going once, going twice. Let's head on to Johnstown, Ohio. And Mary, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Mary, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
How can we help you?
I am calling because I've had a real problem with my weight. About a year and a half ago, I weighed 165, and I was dieting then, trying to get back to 140. And I was exercising, walking, doing all that kind of stuff, and I got down to, like I say, the 165. Now, like yesterday, I went on the scale, it was 205. It's like I hit menopause. I'm 61,
Sure.
And it's like a runaway train, and I'm scared to death because I'm walking 3 miles a day. I work out with a personal trainer, and I do yoga once a week. And so I'm like,
Mary.
I'm so depressed, and I don't know what to do.
Mary.
Yes.
Mary.
But I
Guess
have
what? You wait. Are you listening to me? Mary, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. what you've learned is what doctors don't know, is that lack of exercise and eating too much is not the answer to problems of people who have a weight problem. Okay? And you can exercise all you want. You lose a little bit of weight. You can starve yourself. You lose a little weight, but you're always going to gain it back because you haven't really dealt with the problem. What is the basic problem here?
The problem is she doesn't have her 90 essential nutrients, and her body's craving them.
Okay, well, hang on. We got to run to those message moments, and Char and I will give you some more information and a plan, Mary, after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Ohio and Mary. All right, Char, we kind of left off that you were exactly correct that Mary's missing the 90 essential nutrients. And what might be an underlying problem of this weight problem?
I would guess she's got gluten intolerance and she's not able to absorb nutrients.
Mm-hmm. Good. And what would you do for somebody, and how tall are you, Mary? Did you tell us how tall you are?
I'm 5'6" and 3/4, and I also have like varicose veins and the brown spots on the back of my hands. I have short-term memory. I'm trying to think of all the things that you've said on your show.
That's fine. Did you have any eczema or dermatitis as a kid?
No, I've had twitching in my left eye lately a lot.
Okay.
And then
did you ever have any asthma or bronchitis?
No. My sister did. My sister did real bad growing up.
Okay, well,
my parents smoked.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Stop. This supports exactly what Char says. And your sister and yourself were born to the same mother. Is that correct? You and your sister were born to the same mother?
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
Okay, well, that means that Char was exactly correct. Because gluten intolerance can manifest itself kind of strange. You have 10 kids, and 3 of them will have asthma, 5 of them will have skin problems. The other 3 will have things like bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, appendicitis. And it seems like it's all different stuff, but it's all manifestations of gluten intolerance. So in addition, Char, to Mary getting off of gluten, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten. In fact, I'd get her on a totally grain-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no rice, no corn, no millet. Get her on the 90 essential nutrients, a healthy weight loss pack. But what is really the secret sauce here for weight loss is going to be really dramatic?
ASAP.
ASAP, you're exactly right. You get an A+. And so, Mary, what I would do is in addition to 2 healthy weight loss packs, because there's 1 per 100 pounds of body weight per month, okay? And the varicose veins are due to mineral deficiencies. The dementia, memory loss is due to nutritional deficiency. It could be a combination of minerals and vitamins and so forth. And so, but I would also, get the ASAP, which is in the healthy weight loss packs, ASAP, but get an extra bottle of the ASAP so you can take a dropper full under your tongue 30 minutes before each meal and a second dropper full 15 minutes before each meal. So it's 2 droppers full of the ASAP before each meal, 1 30 minutes, 1 15 minutes before, then it's going to require a second bottle, okay? And so give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know your weight. Let us know how your memory is doing, because you are going to see some really dramatic benefits very quickly. Okay, Doug, let's go to another caller.
All right, let's head to Georgia. And Cheryl, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Cheryl, you're on the air.
Hello, Dr. Wallach. How are you?
Hi. Fine, thank you. How can we help you?
Well, I have a cyst in my breast, and I wasn't too concerned about it because I've had the fibrocystic cyst many, many times before. But on the same side, my arm is beginning to swell, and it's been swelling for a while. On the same side of my body, I have hip joint pain, which has caused me to limp. Have a limp in my walk.
How old are you?
58.
And how much you weigh?
135.
Okay. And do you have any history of asthma as a kid or dermatitis or eczema?
No.
Do you have any history of bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Now, have you been to a OBGYN or your general practitioner to look and have them check out your underarm and see if there's an enlarged lymph node or something in there? Have they done an ultrasound or anything like that to see what's going on?
No, I haven't been to the doctor. I've been to a chiropractor. I've been to an acupuncturist, but I have not been to a doctor.
Okay, and what did the chiropractor say?
As far as my hip joint, he didn't know why it's that way. They, adjusted me.
Yeah, well, hip joint we can deal with very effectively. Okay. I just want to know what this swelling is under your arm. I want to know if it's a lymph node, if it's a cyst, if it's, what's going on there. So you need to go to somebody that has an ultrasound machine that has some good, even the university, the medical school could give you a very economical approach to that, and that's where I would go. I'd go to a university because they have no reason to overdiagnose you because they get paid the same whether no matter what your deal is. Okay, so here we are, Char. Cheryl is 135 pounds. She has a history of fibrocystic breast disease. She's got joint problems, particularly in her hip. And so what would you do for her?
I would get her on a gluten-free diet, then I would get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, and I also would give her the CM capsules for the swelling.
Okay, what would you do for women's problems?
I give her the Woman's FX.
Very good. I'd go ahead and give her 2 quarts a month. That'd be 1 ounce of the Woman's FX at breakfast and dinner. I would also, and this is for the fibrocystic breast disease and any girly problems going on, menopause you had concerns about. But I would also get the new one. What's the new one for ladies?
Xerafem.
Yeah, Xerafem, Xerafem. I'd go ahead and take 2 of those tablets twice a day, and I think that'll be 2 bottles a month to pull that off. But go to somebody, like a university, and tell them you got this lump on your arm, you have a history of, you have some swelling in your arm, you have a history of fibrocystic breast disease. You just want to make sure there's nothing more dangerous. Get an ultrasound. Don't get a mammogram. Get an ultrasound, high-resolution ultrasound, and let us know. But this will give you kind of a head start and get you going in the right direction. And then as soon as you get the exam and the results, let us know and we can be more specific. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one.
Yeah, we sure do. Let's head to Canada. And Jake, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Jake, you're on the air.
Hi. So I've got a laundry list of issues here that I guess my overall question is there one thing I should be attacking first before the next? Now,
obviously, you always, finances are a problem. You always want to attack the thing that's more life-threatening.
Yeah.
You have arthritis in your little finger, and you have high blood pressure. I'd go for the high blood pressure first. If you have bowel gas, gassing up the place after you eat ice cream, but you have a runaway heart, you have tachycardia, very fast heart rate, I would deal with the heart thing first rather than the bowel gas, okay? And so you always want to go for the life-threatening thing first. So give us some of the more important things in your laundry list.
Okay, so I'm type 2 diabetic. Okay. I have chronic retinal detachment in my right eye, so I'm effectively blind. I'm in stage 4 kidney disease with about a 20% kidney function. And,
are you on dialysis?
I am not, no. I've been taking the longevity products for about 3 months, and I've seen progress. It just has not seen overall what I was hoping.
Sure. How much you weigh?
220 pounds.
And how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Okay. And let's see here. Okay, let's go with that. Shar, if a guy has a whole shopping list full of stuff, and he may have 6, 8, 10 problems, got eye problems, got kidney problems, got kidney failure, he's got type 2 diabetes, he's got back problems. So what would you think is going on here?
Definitely got a gluten intolerance.
Yep. And so, Jake, one of the reasons why you might not be getting maximum benefit is your absorption efficiency is way down. So you got to be gluten-free, absolutely no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. That includes dog food, cat food, all that kind of stuff. Everybody in the house, the spouse, mother-in-law, gluten-free, no fried foods and processed meats and oils. And hang on, we'll give you the rest of the story and a program for all your problems after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 90 for Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to Canada and Jake. Okay, Shar, we've determined he has a high probability of having a gluten problem, so absolutely no gluten, as you said, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. And that includes beer, which is usually loaded with gluten. And then, of course, we have things like dog food, cat food, bird food, fish food, spouse, mother-in-law, kids, anybody living in the house with it has got to be gluten-free. And then no fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates, nitrites, no deli slices, sandwich meats. absolutely no oils. It means no microwave popcorn, theater popcorn, no olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mannitol, just cooking oil, because that contributes to the kidney failure piece and the detached retina. And okay, so remember, he's got type 2 diabetes, he's got detached retina, and kidney failure. What would you do for him, Shar?
Well, I would get him on 2 healthy blood sugar packs, and then I would add the Ultimate Daily, the Cardio FX, and the Cardio Sticks for the kidney problem. And I would add some selenium, too, for his eye.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's going to be these selenium. You can add the selenium, 3 of those twice a day, be 2 bottles a month. And what would you do to open up, even in addition to the cardio sticks, what would you throw in there for more effective blood vessel dilation to deal with the kidney failure?
I give him the niacin plus.
Yes, exactly. You get an A+. Okay, that's the Ultimate Niacin Plus. I'd go ahead with that. Take at least 2 tablets twice a day. It'll be 2 bottles a month, coming bottles of 60. And the type 2 diabetes, I already told you to take the 2 healthy blood sugar packs. Take a full dose of everything twice a day. But you're responsible for taking your fasting blood sugar every morning prior to medicating yourself, because usually there's only 2 reasons why people don't get maximum benefit from the healthy blood sugar pack and type 2 diabetes. They're underdosing, or they can't absorb. And if you're underdosing and can't absorb, you're really going to have a struggle. So it's imperative, since you weigh 220, 2 healthy blood sugar packs, and you're going to get gluten-free, which is going to improve your absorption capacity. Give us a call every couple of weeks, if you would, Jake. And also, we're going to be up there in Canada. If you're around the Toronto area, might look for some of the meetings and stuff going on here in the very near future. And Shar and I are going to be up there. So hope to see you. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
No, we just have about 90 seconds here.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and Shar and I take it. Shar?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you've seen some people who had kidney failure. You ever seen anybody get off of dialysis?
Yeah, there's people, lots of people, if they do what they're supposed to do, they all get off it.
Yeah. And, of course, dialysis, when you have kidney failure, there's almost never anything wrong with the kidney. It's usually obstructed blood supply, and you can't get the dirty blood into the filtering unit, so the filtering capacity goes down, not because of kidney failure, just it's not getting the dirty blood. So, again, the Ultimate Daily Tablets, as you said, the Ultimate Cardio Sticks, and the new Ultimate Niacin Plus. That's a great combination for dealing with everything from high blood pressure to glaucoma, cardiovascular disease of all kind, including cardiovascular disease that causes what would be diagnosed as kidney failure. So very, very good. You get an AA plus there. And I would remind everybody, these things are thought to be genetic by your medical doctor, and they're not. So I urge you, again, to get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and the book, Rare Earths Been Cures. And you put these principles in those 3 books into practice in your life, and it's going to make a huge difference. Shar, you've been taking these products twice a day for how long?
Be 25 years in April.
Okay. And have you had anything other than a cold here or there? Have you had any major diseases pop up in 25 years?
Never.
Okay. Have you been to a doctor for being sick in 25 years?
Nope. I don't have a doctor.
Well, how did you do that?
I don't have a doctor. I stay away from, because the more I hear from everybody, they scare the heck out of me. I might die of fright.
And so you're attributing your good health and your longevity. At 72, you look like you're 40. You would attribute that to taking the 90 twice a day, eh?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWork disinfecting spray is EPA
FDA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
If you're up several times every night to go to the bathroom, have frequent urination during the day, feel like you have to urinate but then have difficulty getting a stream going, have leaking, dribbling, or urgency to the point a restroom must always be nearby, you may have an enlarged prostate. According to the National Kidney Foundation, by age 60, more than half of all men have an enlarged prostate, or BPH. By age 85, that number is 90%, according to the American Urological Association. Ultimate ProstFX from Youngevity has been developed for nutritional support of the prostate gland. ProstFX promotes prostate health and supports healthy prostate function. Stop sprinting to the restroom and avoid those embarrassing moments with ProstFX from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. If you're looking to lose weight, try JavaFit Diet Plus 62, a high-energy, gourmet coffee fortified with a blend of nutrients such as gambosia, citrus, and an extra shot of caffeine to pump up energy and help achieve a healthy weight. Unlike most diet drinks, you won't taste a difference. But for this to work, you can't load your coffee with cream and sugar. Contact your local longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.